fighting robot. Mega Man. Super 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 fighting robot. Mega Man. Fighting to save the world.
Hello everyone and welcome to day 14 of Mega Man May. Tonight is going to be a very special night because I'm playing one of my all-time favorite games, and honestly one of the best games of all time in my personal opinion. People may disagree and there's nothing wrong with that, but it is very well put together piece of video game. I'm just giving myself a background here. You have to be patient for a second as... There we go. That didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Either way, it's something different besides what was on there. But as you might have guessed by the title and on the game description, playing this bad boy right here. Mega Man X. This game right here is my favorite game of all time. I'm throwing down the gauntlet at myself. This is my absolute favorite game of all time. I love this to death. So I'm really excited to play it with you guys, talk while we're playing it, and talk about why I love it so much. Hey, Fun Killer, welcome into the stream. It's special because it's birthday hype. I don't know so much about birthday hype. It's hard to get excited for birthdays past a certain age, but I appreciate you bringing the hype. It makes me feel a little bit better. Favorite game for your birthday? Yeah, man. It's about as good of a birthday gift as I could give myself. So, I don't know where else I'm going with this. I really wish I could just play it on the cartridge, because this is the same one that I got back for Christmas in, what was it? I think it was like 94 or 95. Something like that. Might have even been 96. I believe this game came out in 93, but I didn't play it, I know for sure, until a couple years after it came out. Almost 30 hype? Not hype at all. Give me 1 second. It might seem like a bit of a silly thing to complain about, but I don't want a random towel just hanging up there. Usually I put that up when I get home from work or from doing stuff, but I forgot to. It is unusually hot in here. Let me check on the AC real quick, actually. Sorry. It's because the AC is on 74. It's not really AC at that point. It's HC, hot conditioning. Okay. So let me switch scenes here. We are not playing Super Mario RPG. It's just, since it's the SNES Classic, it'll go in the demo mode if it sits idle for long enough. And that is what we're using to play it tonight. Ooh, that is loud. That's a little bit better. Want to help you burn all your heals? Why do you want to burn all your heals, Fun Killer? And welcome in, everyone. I didn't give everyone a proper greeting. I know we have Wheeler, Fun Killer, Tactical Platypus, Scotty Linux, and Dallas No Texas all in the chat. Hope you've all had a great Friday. I'm ready to dive in again to my favorite game of all time. I'm hype to play through this. Login, Dr. Kane, codes, asterisks. Mega Man X specification. I think this part takes a while to go through. Head is equipped with broad range eye cam. Yeah, I'm not gonna read through all this. They hurt and are evil. Then why would you ever wear them? Is that why you're trying to burn them? Your active armor skeleton, which reduces. X is the first of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature: the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being. The results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop it. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I've decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. Well, X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX. T-Light. That's an intro. That is an intro right there. Fashion? Doesn't really sound worth it at that point, Funk. I think I have all my buttons the way I want them to be. I think. I can usually put dash on X. No, we're fine. We're gonna be going claw mode for some of this. Claw mode being you've got your index finger resting on the A button like this, and then you probably get the idea. Anyways, if the game is too loud over me, just let me know, and I'll fix it. So really, when I said that I was passionate, but when I needed something that I was passionate about in the announcement video for Mega Man May, I guess what I really meant is I was most passionate about the X series, and even then I'm most passionate about this game in particular. I couldn't do one with the Mega Man X, that would be a bit too one note, obviously. But this is the second Mega Man game I ever owned. Like I mentioned the other night, Dr. Wily's Revenge was the first Mega Man game that I ever owned. And a good game, a good intro to the series, but this blows it out of the water in every aspect. Dang, RNGesus is with us right now. Got a one-up right from the get-go. And one thing that this series is going to do a little bit differently, I believe all the entries have one. All the entries have an intro stage instead of just having the cutscene and then you pick your Robot Master to fight. No, you start off with an intro to get yourself familiarized with the mechanics. And out of all the X games that I played, I think this one still has the best intro stage because it's not overly difficult. It does a good job of teaching you what you can and can't do, like letting you figure out that you can do the wall jump like this, the wall slide. Am I not passionate about Mega Man Soccer? No, I'm not. Sorry to spoil that one for you, Fun Killer. I didn't play it growing up. I'm kind of glad. But yeah, I fucking love this game, dude. I've beaten it dozens and dozens of times. I know it inside and out. I know where all the secrets are. I even know we're gonna get the Hadoken. Anyone that wants to know, we are gonna get that. No one is passionate about Mega Man Soccer. Tell that to the person that does speedruns of Mega Man Soccer. A speedrun that takes like 2 hours. But still. I feel like the game might be a little bit too loud. Can you guys hear me okay? I forgot that for this fight you can't beat him, so you just let yourself get hit and then he captures you at the end of the fight. So I should have come in here with less health. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? And you can ride on cars. That is true, Bad to the Band. Welcome in, dude. How you doing tonight? And this is our first introduction to Zero, who will change his look quite a bit through the series. Well, not his overall look, but details of the look. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. You're a little bitch. Remember, you have not reached that full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. Jeez. Zero is not humble. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Well, gee, thanks, Zero. I didn't know that I could do it. Doing good. Glad to hear that, man. And we're not going to bother with passwords because we don't need them. Because I'm not going to die at all when we play this game. Not a one death. Yeah, let me turn this down just a little bit more. It wasn't that loud in the SNES Classic Mini, but the game itself is pretty loud. So you can actually switch between specs for the Robot Master. I'll tell you their attacks as well, what the stage is going to look like, the map where it's located. It's all superfluous, nothing you really need, but it's nice to have. And for my money, this probably isn't the best order to go for, but I always go with Chill Penguin first because you get the dash from him. Spoilers, sorry. And the dash is really helpful for just getting through the game a lot faster. Not that I want to rush through it. I enjoy any and every second that I spend in this game. But it's fun to dash around, yeah? Deaths to get the Hadoken, those don't count. That doesn't count, Ben, so... I guess technically it does. Yeah, we are going to go for the Hadoken. It's a funny story. I had a Nintendo... Oh, another one up. Let's go. We're getting well equipped for the Hadoken already. But I had a Nintendo Power subscription growing up. And I don't remember what issue it was, but in the classified information, it was a section with cheat codes and stuff. There was one issue, it was like, here's how to get the Hadoken in Mega Man X. And at that point, I hadn't played Street Fighter except maybe once at a friend's house. Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the SNES. I mean, I knew about it, I knew what the Hadoken was, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta find this. And to get that item, basically you need all the power-ups, so all the health containers, all the sub-tanks, all the armor pieces, everything. And once you have all those, you go to a cliff on Armored Armadillo's stage. Give me 1 second, we're gonna get some dialogue here. So you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. But yeah, there's a ledge right above Armored Armadillo's boss door. You pick up the energy capsule there, then you jump into the pit, and you do that, I think, 8 or 9 times? Something like that. And then you get the Hadoken. So we are going to be going for that, but anyways, that's how you get the item that I'm talking about. I read it in Nintendo Power, and I tried it several times. I got my 1-ups maxed out, got full E-tanks, everything, and I could never figure it out. Well, come to find out, I didn't pick up one of the health upgrades, and we're gonna have to make a trip back here. I just realized that's fine. But there was one health upgrade that I didn't know about, the one in Storm Eagle stage, which is really easy to miss if you didn't know about it. I don't think we can destroy these without the fire weapon. Yep, that's fine. We gotta come back here. But yeah, I never got it when I played it back in the day, and I think it was either with the X collection on PS2 or maybe on Virtual Console that I finally got it. And my mind was blown because I thought I was being cheated out. I thought it was just like a bad joke in Nintendo Power. Mega Man Xing like a boss? Yeah, I could play a little better, but like I said, this is the one that I really, really know. So don't expect a super long stream or a super long playthrough. That's all I'm getting at. The Chill Penguin, relatively easy. Even with just the Buster, you do a good chunk of damage with the full shot. You can also shoot him when he's on the hook. And bam. Cool guys do not look at explosions. That's why I totally jumped away in an intentional fashion there. First Maverick down. I forgot they're not called Robot Masters, they're called Mavericks. You got Ice Shotgun. Excuse me, Shotgun Ice. Same thing. Let's not argue semantics. Took 8 years, same cartridge to get the Hadoken. I thought I was being lied to. My young self was heartbroken, dude. So Ice Shotgun, we're gonna go for Spark Mandrill next. That's his weakness. And one of the best tracks in the game right here. I don't think we need to go this way. Yeah, oh wait, no, we do go this way. There is an E-Tank right there, or a sub-tank rather. They work a little bit differently in this game. In the core games, you pick up one, and it's a one-time use. Once it runs out, you're done. You have to pick up another one. However, in the X series, you pick one up, and it's permanent, but you have to fill it up with energy, and you have to be at full health when you pick up said energy for it to go to your sub-tank. So I do like that a little bit more, honestly. It does introduce grinding into the game, or farming rather, but it's still a better system, I think. A little bit less luck dependent. And we get our first sub-boss of the game. I know I'm not using turbo, I just know how to fire a little bit faster than you probably should be able to. At the risk of straining my forearm, but that's okay. The music track is having a little hard time keeping up with the explosion, that's why it sounded kind of funky. Probably just gonna skip past a lot of these guys, because ain't nobody got time for that. Actually, I would like some energy. Pretty please, there we go. Yeah, don't actually die until we need to, Alex. Otherwise, all of your hype that you built up, all your big talk is going to be for nothing. No health, huh? Normally you would come back here with there's our first health upgrade. Normally you come back here with the weapon from Boomer Kuwanger, but you don't need it to get that weapon. Or get that pickup. Oh, shit. Well, there's our first death of the game. I forgot how much damage those guys could do on impact. That's okay. Not like I promised this would be a no-death playthrough or anything, right? Oh wait, did I say that? Or maybe you guys are just hearing things. That's the more likely scenario. I think I've noticed that the spacing... Hold on, I want to compare something here. I think that the buttons of these two controllers Are they spaced out more? They are. So I have got a Super Famicom controller. I've got two of them actually. And the buttons, the X, Y, A, and B buttons are spaced out further apart. So it's easier to do claw grip on a Famicom controller. I didn't notice that until just now. I don't know about an OG SNES controller. Maybe they're spaced out just fine there. As I mentioned, if you didn't hear earlier, this is on the SNES Classic. I've got it on a Wii U Virtual Console, and I guess I could technically use the SNES Classic controller on that, but really feeling hooking all that stuff up, because I can just plug the SNES Classic into the USB port on my computer, and that's good. Less cable management to worry about. Point being, I'd rather just play it on through legitimate means if I'm able to. So we've got Spark Mandrill, who gets stun locked really... Oh. That didn't happen. I might be slightly embarrassed by that. Anyway, if you do it right, unlike how I just did it, you can keep him stun locked for the entire fight. And it doesn't have to be the first blast, it can also be one that bounces off the walls here. Whichever one you're more comfortable with. So, yeah, once you know the weaknesses, some bosses are just a little less challenging, but that's just the way Mega Man works in general. I feel like it's worse in this one, but maybe that's why I like it, because I have an easier time with it. That's boss number 2. And we get Spark, Electric Spark. Very original name we've got there. So now we've got Armored Armadillo. I don't know why he specifically is weak to this. You think that the Octopus Man would be weak to the Electric Shot, since he's, you know, a water-based animal. Water-based Maverick, sorry. Which is another thing I should point out. On some of the Mega Man games, 3 and a couple of others, we had some Robot Masters that were like animal name and then man. Like Snake Man, or it's the only one I can remember right off the top of my head. However, starting with the X series, the Mavericks, the bosses, they're just, for the most part, they're just straight up animal names. So you get things like Armored Armadillo, you get Spark Mandrill, you get your first sub-tank, there we go. Launch Octopus. I don't know what a Kawanger is. There's a boss called Boomer Kawanger. I have no idea what he is supposed to be. How many shots can you take, dude? Normally you just let him fall into the spikes. I was trying to get that health up there, but unfortunately it didn't work out in our favor. Seems like the button presses are not always registering. I haven't played all the way through this ROM on the SNES Classics. I don't know how close it is. It should be the exact same as far as I understand. Now there's one trick here. What you do is fall down this wall and hold right. And on top of that, and then slide down this wall. And then you get ahead of that. Instead of trying to trail behind him and shoot him until your wrist falls off, you just jump ahead and then you get the health upgrade and go along your merry way. This is pretty much one of the fastest stages if you know what you're doing. Stag Beetle Kuwagawa in Japan. Is that his full name in Japan? Stag Beetle Kuwagawa? And as I was mentioning before, this is the ledge right above his Armadillo's boss door. You pick that up, fall down, and you do that, I think it's 8 times. And then the next time you come back here, there's a upgrade capsule. So that's where we're going to come back and get the the Hadoken from. So Armored Armadillo is a little bit different. He doesn't get staggered. He has armor based on his name, but one shot from our electric spark will get rid of the armor. So he'll take some more damage from this now. But he doesn't get completely stun locked like Spark Mandrill was. Which is fine. I don't want every fight to be that easy. Oh, also, you can shoot it while he's spinning like that. Whereas with the armor on, you can't do it. This fight is actually pretty tough without his weakness, so if you want a challenge, go for Armored Armadillo first, or at least before you fight Spark Mandrill. Cool, got to mean Stag Beetle and yes. Isn't that a little redundant then? Wow. Need to get a notepad to take notes. Well, if you want to play this game, I can teach you. I can't teach you how to Dougie though, sorry. You get a Rolling Shield. Rolling Shield! Wrong company. Wrong game even. Now we've got Launch Octopus. His stage is a little bit more tricky than the previous two. If only because of the fact that there's 4 sub-bosses, 3 if you don't go for the upgrade. But there are 4 sub-bosses. I guess technically 5, because of an enemy you need to beat to get to one of the upgrades. Yeah, and hammering down on the fire button is easier with the Super Famicom controller as well, because it's concave, not convex. Launch Octopus isn't necessarily my favorite track, but I appreciate it a lot, if only because of that freaking bass line, dude. It's just chunky, and I love it. Ooh, don't die to this guy. I said, don't die to this guy, Alex. You're better than that. 2 health upgrade, let's go. Or health pickups. A 3rd one. Should have a full sub-tank here pretty soon. I think we fight another one before we get to that beautiful health upgrade. This one's slightly more annoying because it's... Oh, I thought I died. Holy shit. I looked away. Ooh. This is one of the few parts I still have trouble with whenever I come back to play this game. There we go. That sound you heard just there, that means you've got a full sub-tank. And not a shitty water level, you're right, because moving around in the water levels in the X series is fun, because you get so much extra height. It's amazing. And that's the enemy I was talking about destroying right here, because this is how you get to the upgrade. This is another upgrade I didn't know about until a little while after playing the game, because when I beat it the first time, there were definitely a couple things that I missed. I don't remember how I figured this out. I think I just eventually tried destroying that submarine on accident. This is sub-boss number 4. If you count the submarine as a sub-boss, I guess most people probably wouldn't. Normally fight Storm Eagle before the stage. That would make this a lot easier, wouldn't it? Just using the... oh shit, where's the platform? Using the storm weapon that I can't remember the name of. Make it a little bit easier than the alternative. Ooh, those are some very forgiving frames for the spikes. There's health upgrade number 2. And we're almost done with the stage. We got one more Snake Boy to beat, though. And he is right over here. Oh, come on, Satan Boy. There we go. Now you'll notice whenever we switch to another weapon, we stop our charge immediately. And there's a reason for that, because we can't charge our special weapons yet. I mean, we can't charge our special weapons. No spoilers. This is actually a blind playthrough. Maybe blind for some people, but not myself. I forgot you can't damage them in the water cyclone that I can't think of a name for. I remember having a really hard time with Launch Octopus as a kid. There's something about him I couldn't wrap my head around. Pretty sure it took me like at least 2 or 3 playthroughs before I committed all the weaknesses to memory. And this is always a tough fight for me. And there's another one down. Still not looking at explosions. You get homing torpedo. Way too many like big ice chunks in this, stopping me from drinking it. Okay, moving right along. We already have 4 down. Next one is going to be a Boomer Kawanger. Is there anything different we can do yet? Because we get the Buster upgrade here, we get the armor upgrade here, and we get the helmet upgrade here. So yeah, nothing else we can do yet for upgrades, which is fine. We don't need them yet. Boomer Kawanger. I guess Beetle does make a lot more sense with looking at his head. And anyone who's a regular here may recognize this track. It's because it's the cover of this is on my stream start and break screen playlist. I guess break playlist, you could just say. And it's been a while since I've heard the actual, like the official version of this, so it's... My brain is expecting one thing after the starting notes, and it's different, and it doesn't know what to do. Honestly, out of all the Maverick Hunter stages, or Maverick stages, I feel like this is the weakest one. It's not necessarily bad, it's just all the others are way better than this one. Not my favorite, but it's definitely my least favorite out of all of them. Maybe it's just because I'm not a big fan of verticality in Mega Man games. I don't know. At least a lot of verticality in my Mega Man games. Why don't those land on the elevator? Or maybe young Alex just had a really hard time with this section, getting past all the blocks there. Now, I don't know of another way of getting to, there is a health upgrade here, but I don't know how to get it without the, either Boomer's weapon or the upgraded Buster shot. Is there a way for us to get it right now, or no? I don't think so. We can't triangle jump that far. Or can we? We probably can. Yeah, let's give up that ghost right now. I don't think that's how you use that figure of speech, Alex. That's if something dies. Well, the dream of getting that has given up the ghost. There. Close enough. So I've heard that there are randomizers for this game. But this is, I don't know, depending on what kind of memories I have attached to a certain game, I may not be as keen on trying different versions of it, because I hate sounding like a purist, because it's silly in a lot of ways, but more so just because I've got memories of certain family members attached to certain things, and I don't want to, like, dilute that, if that makes any sense. I'm probably not making any sense. You can just disregard. Anyhow, Stag Beetle here is weak to Homing Torpedo, which is really nice because he likes to disappear a lot. You can actually just hang it on the wall here. Getting deep. Yeah, I don't like to get too deep in my streams very often if I can help it, but if it was my favorite game of all time, it's probably gonna have some baggage attached to it. Not bad baggage, just, you know, Alex lore, I guess. Deep lore. I made a mudslide a while back that was a lot more slushy, like, I don't know if it's just too warm for it to hold that consistency or what, but it's all soupy now. We get Boomerang Cutter. Maybe I used too much ice. So next we've got Sting Chameleon. I can't remember what his track sounds like. Shit. How's it go? Okay, yeah. I remember now. So this sub-boss is probably one of the harder ones, if only because how fucking tanky he is, but considering the upgrade you get from him, it is very worth it. I don't know if he has a better weakness instead of just using the Charge Buster here, but it's what I'm used to, so we're gonna just stick with that. Dash jump does work for that health tank? No way, dude. How? How do you do that jump? I'm not saying that you're wrong, Ben, it's just more disbelief. Yeah, this guy has a shit ton of health. And I guess if you come here with the upgraded Mega Buster, it's easier, but other than that, I don't know how to get through this fight more quickly. It's not hard, just tedious. Doesn't help that he has a very specific weak spot too. There we go. Upgrade number 2. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Thank you for giving me a shorter one, Dr. Light. So I can't really keep up that voice for very long. We get some sick looking armor now. That's 2 pieces for the upgrade, we got 2 more to go. And before we proceed through the stage, there is actually a secret down here. It is another health upgrade. The A button is not really responding as consistently as I would like. It's kind of frustrating. It's hard to explain in chat. No worries, Ben. I mean, I could always look it up myself. I didn't know if it was an easy strat or what. I mean, I don't mind backtracking. It's not a huge deal. I could also maybe pick a better boss order, but you're going to be double dipping for at least a couple items. This is the one that usually takes me a couple of tries before we can get it. think we only have one more life right now. Yep. Let me try it. Hopefully this will be the last time. There we go, that's better. Hey, whoa, Mr. Claire! Raiding with a party of 16 people. Holy shit, that is a heck of a party. Happy birthday, Raid, happy birthday, Raid, happy birthdizzle. Hey guys, welcome in. How y'all doing tonight? If you don't know who I am Alex the Red, variety streamer, and tonight we're playing Mega Man X, part of our Mega Man May month. We're playing a different Mega Man game each weekday, and I don't want to fight this guy again. Oh, we have to, because he's... Damn it. We have the armor now, so it's doing more damage. Anyhow, yeah, like I said, we're playing a different Mega Man game each weekday. And since this is my birthday, I decided to give but my favorite game of all time. Playing that tonight. If you guys don't know who Sir Claire is, you should definitely go give that dude a follow. He is a really cool streamer. Plays a lot of Nintendo games, a lot of roguelikes. Good mix. A much better variety streamer than I am. So please give Sir Claire a follow. He is definitely deserving of it. Claire botches his own emote. That's fine. I just always copy and paste my raid messages, but I guess I think I had too much. How y'all doing? How was the rest of your Bayonetta 2 stream, Sir Claire? That is a very good game. I really enjoy Bayonetta 2. I don't know if I like it more than the first one. In some ways, yes, in other ways, no. Not as many memorable bosses, and I think a weaker ending. Sorry, I won't say too much, but a weaker ending, but still an excellent experience overall. Very good character action game. Told you last night you wasn't fooling. Your daughter Alice is born on my birthday. Dude, again, congrats, Tetra. That is a, that is a really, really strange coincidence. Oh, not strange coincidence, but a random coincidence. Ryok, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the fridge, man. I appreciate that. It's my namesake. What's my namesake? This game? This guy takes so long to kill. There we go. I don't know why he respawns, because the only reason you kill him is to get the armor upgrade, which you already got. That game is so cool. Dude, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You should, if you like this one, you should, or if you like that one, you should definitely play the first Bayonetta at some point. If I had a chance to tell you ahead of time, I would have said play the first one, well, first. But, you know, it's not that different. The gameplay in 2 is a lot more polished, but it's not a huge change to switch between them. How the rest of that messed up Brando go last night? We didn't finish it, and I didn't anticipate finishing it because, wow, that was hard. They just give you that one up? I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight these guys. I mean, we're not taking damage. The suit is taking damage, but it's fine. It's just a race to the boss room, essentially. Picking up the first one for sure. Cool. Bad to the Ben, thank you for the 18 bits. I appreciate that. And welcome to the top of the leaderboard. The weekly leaderboard, that is. What makes this your favorite game of all time? Well, to me, it's probably the most well-polished Mega Man game out there. It's not too difficult, it's not too easy. A lot of, the music is all amazing throughout it. There's some, like a couple of okay tracks, but they're still good, they're just not as good. All the weapons are fun to use. None of them feel lame. Just in general, it's the second Mega Man game that I've owned. So the context for that is I owned Dr. Wily's Revenge first, and this is my second one that I ever owned. I briefly played 2 and 4, but I played the shit out of this as a kid. So since it was at a bit of a formative time for me, that's why I say that. If you've not seen the YouTube video, we got Chameleon Sting. I'm assuming Tetra's talking about Sequelitis. Not Fave game, but Fave Mega Man game. Let's see, so next one is going to be Storm Eagle, who, for my money, has the second best theme in the game, behind Spark Mandrill. Mega Man X is a super good game. It is clear. It definitely is. And this stage right here is actually the one that puzzled me in trying to get the Hadoken as a kid, because you would never guess where the health upgrade is on this stage, or if there is one. What you do is you ride all the way to the tippy top of this, you dash and jump, and you hold left, and there it is. It's just hiding right there. Yeah. Young Alex didn't really have a good way to find that. I never had the strategy guide for this game, I never had a Nintendo Power that had any walkthroughs, and I didn't have internet till like 2000, or like 99 or 2000, which is a few years after I owned this. Sequelitis, or however it's spelled. That's a good video. It's a shame that Egoraptor doesn't have any more of those. I think he did like one more after that. But still a good watch overall. We also have an E-Tank on this stage. Now that's the only thing here, but you kill that guy, it explodes all the glass, it looks cool. I think that's the only other upgrade on it. No, yeah, it is the only other upgrade here. No, it's not. We have the helmet here. And we almost have the full armor set with that. Ooh, that was a mistake. A little bit too early on that freaking jump there. Two more, but most were insulting games. Oh yeah, he did a Castlevania one, and then one for Link to the Past and Ocarina, right? You're out. Enjoy the birthday Mega Man Day, Man X. Hey, thanks Tetra. Appreciate you stopping by. Again, congrats on the new kiddo. And have a good weekend, man. I will catch you later, hopefully. Hope you get some sleep this weekend. That'll be... I hope you do. I don't have any kids myself, but that's one thing that's pretty easily understood, even if you're not a parent. New kids will rob you of sleep as if it's going out of style. Yeah, like I was saying, what was I saying? Shit, what was I saying? My train of thought just derailed super freaking hard. I don't know where it went off to. Oop, yeah. Mistakes were almost made. There's another weapon we can get, a flamethrower weapon that makes this a lot easier to deal with, but we don't have that yet, and we're still gonna get what's in here. Free one-ups are not really something I tend to ignore. What was I talking about before, guys? Does anyone else remember? I hate it when that happens. I don't feel old enough to be having that problem yet. Oh, you're almost 30, Alex, so you're definitely more than old enough. This capsule contains an enchantment. Enchantment? This isn't Diablo. Contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Is that talking about Bayonetta? I don't remember. So one more piece for the armor upgrades here. And we are actually going to that stage next, so it won't be long before we see it. Another free one up. Way freer than the other one, because it's free and out in the open, and I don't need to put forth any work to get it. My favorite kind of upgrade, one that needs no effort put in to get it. Yeah, those can just stay there, I don't care. I think there are some items down there if you go a different direction. Yeah, I think if you go to the right, you get the, like a health refill or something. So the ship half destroyed, we're still somehow going up. I don't know how that works. But Storm Eagle will not last too long with this. I thought he was coming from the right that time. Easy peasy. Still not looking at explosions. A lot of ice left in there. You get Storm Tornado. You've never non-mega busted him? Really? Is Storm Eagle your first boss? Wow, we only have one left? I didn't realize we were going through them so quickly. Let me think for a second here. No, we need his weapon to get the health upgrade in Chill Penguin. We could go back to Bimmercoanga real quick. And Spark Mandrill. Because I prefer if once we just, I mean, we'll have to beat this guy before we get the Hadoken anyways. Yeah, let's get the other health upgrades real quick. It won't take us very long. You skip the boss intro anyway, since they're, well, they dead. Ooh, that was maybe a mistake. Just didn't jump high enough. Yeah, maybe acting a little bit reckless here, jumping past all these enemies, but I'm not gonna shoot them all again when we're just rushing through to get one specific item. And actually, Storm Tornado is really nice for the turtle dudes. Has a surprisingly good amount of ammo for how strong the weapon is. Go Chill, Storm, Spark, Flame. Oh, okay. You know, whenever I play, I usually go for weaknesses instead of just using the Buster. I mean, I know the Buster is strong, but it's really just a force of habit at this point, because of how often or how much I've played this way, you know. Almost like I've committed sin if I don't do it in the boss order. Not saying that you do, just to me. For me. So now we can get our health canister here if we can learn how to aim properly. And thankfully we can just exit the stage. So it leaves, hold on. 2 more health upgrades. One here, which we can't get yet. One here. Just trying to, yeah. We've almost got all the upgrades. Very close to it. And the good thing about going to this stage after Chill Penguin, normally there's lava down here, but it gets frozen over. That's another thing I like about this game. The stages interact with one another after you play through them. And I just realized there was a sub-tank we missed in Spark Mandrill. Well, that's okay, we can get it in a minute, once we're done with this stage. This is the hardest one to get to, if only because this jump is a pain. God help you if you mess that up, because you have to restart the stage, basically. Now, this capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. I can already fire all types of weapons. What are you talking about, Dr. Light? What could he possibly mean? Buster, you'd like to learn how to do all bosses with Buster? That sounds painful. So now this has an extra charge level on the regular Buster, and we can charge it with our other weapons, and bam, you get a different effect, which is super cool. I like that a lot. So we have an E-Tank, an armor upgrade, and a health upgrade. One last health upgrade in Chill Penguin stage. Excuse me. I like how cheeky these lads are being. Yeah, one E-Tank and one health upgrade left. Maybe going through this a little bit recklessly, but that's fine. No one ever said the speedrunning life is easy. The only issue that I have right now is the A button on this controller seems not as responsive. I've barely used this classic controller, so I don't know what the deal is. I wonder if there is a... I mean, there's the Super Famicom Mini, so I would assume the controllers of that work with the SNES Classic, right? I'm sure they're expensive if you can get them. If you can buy them standalone, I mean. So this guy is weak to Storm Tornado, and now that we have a charge for it, we'll be able to do even more damage. A lot of damage, even. I think it's the same amount of damage. Maybe? I don't know. More importantly, one tidbit that I didn't know about for a while is you can cut off his nose if you use that weapon. Easy. Unfortunately, we had to look at that explosion, but that's fine. It won't ruin the playthrough. So now we have cleanup on a couple of stages, Chill Penguin and Spark Mandrill, and then Armored Armadillo, and then we go to the Sigma stages. I didn't mean to skip that weapon intro, sorry guys. For anyone that's scared.
Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans.
Yeah, let's go, Zero. But not yet. So for anyone that did want to see the weapon from the Flame boss, that's the only name I can't remember. Flame Mammoth, I think? Fire Mammoth? You'll see his weapon in action right now, because... There we go. This one eats ammo like nobody's business, unfortunately. But it's pretty cool. I like it anyways. But just for clearing enemies decently quickly, this is a good one. I don't know if it's the strongest weapon, but I like it. And I'm not taking dumb damage, at least. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Maybe I just need to get good. I'm not as good as I thought it was. Yeah, this A button's not responding consistently. Am I just not pressing it hard enough? I don't know. I used to be able to get through this part with taking only like one hit on that last ostrich bot. I don't know. Oop, gotta get a little bit more height. There we go. Now we use this, and there's our last health upgrade. And now we can exit. So the only thing we have left at this point is to get the sub-tank from Spark Mandrill and then the Hidoken from Armored Armadillo. I think that's... yeah, that's everything. Let's go. And the interaction here is if you beat Storm Eagle, and, well, Storm Eagle first or come back, which you'll do if you want the upgrades, you'll see that it gets dark. Which is fine, because the trade-off for that is you don't have to deal with the little electric sparks flying, too. Now, the way I would play this growing up, I didn't know you could just dash jump up to the health upgrade a few rooms away from here. I would get it with this, because it seems like that's how you were supposed to do it. Supposed to, anyways. Nope. You can get it and not worry about coming back. So, anyone that was paying attention earlier, or anyone that knows, you need more lives to get the Armored Armadillo. Or the Hadoken in this stage, Alex. I know. Thankfully, the developers are so kind to put a very nice one-up farming spot near the beginning of the stage. There is one special bat. Where is he? It's a big bat. There he is. I don't know if he only drops one-ups. Does he only drop one-ups? No, he just drops them frequently, I think. Yeah. Rather frequently. Damn, I forgot it was that often. Apparently this is my favorite game of all time because of how easy it is. Storm plane crash in the factory? That is correct. I did not explain that in detail. Thank you for picking up my slack then. Oh, wasn't even from Big Bat. I think we're at max. It doesn't go over 9, right? Yeah, they don't drop, so we got as many as we need. Now, I think you have to have full health at the Hadoken capsule. Is that correct, Ben? I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't get the Hadoken every playthrough. Hey, lurking in here, grabbing me some pizza. Ooh, what kind of pizza, Claire? And no worries. Thanks again for the raid, dude. I really appreciate that. Again, give Sir Claire a follow if you haven't already. Super swell dude. I hang out there a lot. And you should too. What kind of pizza are we getting? Stuffed crust leftovers? Ooh. What topping? That's the real important part. I haven't gotten stuffed crust in a while. I'm getting more full more easily from food, so I can't eat a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally eat when I was a few years younger. Or several years younger. Pepperoni bacon, let's go! I would want some pineapple in there, but it's not my pizza, so. Hashtag not my pizza. So now here's the fun part. This might get a little bit tedious for anyone that wants to see me get straight into the action, but this is necessary if we want all the goodies. And it is a good goodie. This weapon that we're gonna get here in about 20 minutes. And I fucked up. That's okay, we can triangle jump up here. And death. Rinse and repeat until you see a capsule up there, basically. I think it's 8 times. Something like that. Oh, just don't do that, because that's a stupid thing to do. Hopefully we have enough still. Hopefully. I don't want to have to redo all this. You could also just let him go ahead of you and use a flamethrower that kills him really quickly, but I'm a little bit too impatient for that. I don't know. I feel like I would want to try and speedrun this game, but like I was mentioning earlier, I don't want it to lose some of that luster that I've got associated with it. Maybe somewhat falsely, but I don't think it's a silly thing. Maybe more like 5 or 6 times, I don't know. All you really have to do is hold right here, and then slide down and hold right, and you're fine. Let's farm 1-ups if need be. I don't wanna. I bet you we get one from one of these mining dudes before we're done. Maybe we do farm some 1-ups. We don't have the big bat here, though. Probably still wouldn't take very long to get an extra. I mean, enemies respawn instantly. Let's go like half a pixel off the screen and they're back. I guess we could just run back up to the fat bat, too? That's too much work. That was such a dumb thing to do earlier, is land on that dude, that robot Spike. I should know better than that. All of our E-tanks are full already? Let's go. Can I get a 1-up, please? Am I gonna go back to the beginning of the stage? Maybe? Can we get back to the beginning? You have 5 lives. I'm tempted just to go through the Hadoken bit a couple more times. But I want to jinx it. Out of all that, you can't give me a single 1-up. Really? Actually, I think we're gonna hit a bit of a wall here. We can't... Can we climb back up to the top with this? We can't. Let's go. Pff, this is so stupid. This is what you get when you let your heart win. Or you just fuck up the sequence. Might as well get back to max here. Just don't get too hasty if you ever played this again, Alex. Yeah, let's top off. I said let's top off. Tonight's on top off. There we go. Yeah, let's just go back to the beginning because that's so much faster than this nonsense. That's how you jump through all that without taking at least only 1 hit. The only problem right now is my wrist is actually starting to hurt a little bit. Claw grip is not too kind to you when you get a little bit older in age. All that health down there, I don't need that, right? I don't need it at all. One of these guys give me some extra health, please? No? Alright. Just don't fuck this up again. We still have enough lives for that. I was curious to see if it would bounce off his little steamroller part. And oh boy, does it. That's risky business. You probably shouldn't jump while you're riding this thing unless you're a trained Mega Man X professional. Oh wait. Wow, okay, so it's less times than I thought. I give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please. I do like how Dr. Light is just as Ryu, basically. So there's no visible difference on Ryu, but now he can do the Hadoken. I forgot that he says it too, it sounds so weird. The only caveat with this is you have to have full health to use it, so... But... Wait, does it get electrified as it goes through the stage? I saw. Dr. Light got buff. He did, didn't he? And while you'd have to be at full health to use it, it's really good because it kills bosses in one hit. Well, any enemy in one hit, but of course, the main use for that is going to be on bosses. Anyhow, now we can go do the Sigma stages. Let's go.
Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy.
Gee, thanks, Zero. So respectful of my combat capabilities. I know I've died a couple times, more than a couple times. But most of those were because we're trying to get a power up, that's all. Oh god. That's not a good look. What's wrong with me? I'm trying to go through this way too fast. There's no timer running, Alex. Just play and have fun. Or maybe have fun playing through it fast, okay? Then why aren't you speedrunning it, streamer? Straw man, go away. No one likes it. I almost made the same mistake. Made the same mistake. Wow! Okay. Alright. There is a way we could kind of cheat through this, but I'm not going to, because this is a stream with integrity and standards. The same stream that played Mega Man DOS and beat it the other day. Well, really beating that game. Playing it is maybe questionable, but beating it, I think that says a whole lot about our integrity. We don't like to give up here. There's so many annoying enemies that Storm Tornado just tears to shreds. It's great. And you can definitely use the Hadoken on Vile.
Stay back, X. I'll take him on.
And you'll get dunked on, Zero. So that's the sound of Zero getting his ass kicked. What was this guy's voice?
X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons.
We got one Hadoken, it didn't do anything. I forgot we need to take damage against this guy. It's basically a repeat of the first fight. And this takes longer, of course, since you have the armor. You can actually get here without the armor upgrade. And you can also get here without the Buster upgrade.
Maybe, but I'm not through yet.
No, Zero! We only just got to know you! Get some F's in chat, please.
What a worthless Chester. I can't be defeated so easily. So X, it's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated.
No, I wanted to do the Hadouken. We're gonna do the Hadouken. We're gonna waste a sub-tank and do the Hadouken. Oh my god. This is silly. See, one hit. One punch! Get dunked on, Vile. How's it feel, man? No. I just now noticed that he's basically half of his body. And he's bleeding blood somehow.
X, I've taken far too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma.
No. F's in chat, please. Respect for our fallen comrades. I don't have full health again. Let's not waste all of our sub-tanks. Health, please. Why is it so hard to get health in this game? There we go. Now what we can do, instead of dealing all this, with Chameleon Sting's weapon, or Sting Chameleon's weapon, you get invulnerability. God damn it. Only problem is if you're not fast enough like I am, you lose that. Then you lose health. Excuse me. It feels like it's basically required on this part. I don't know how you get through without taking damage otherwise. I mean, we don't have to use the Hadouken on all the bosses. It's just, it's nice. It's fun. We like to have fun here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think it's Boomer Kawanger first. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. I mean, why go through all the trouble of getting the Hadouken if we don't use it, right? No fun allowed. Never can have any fun. Oh, I just remembered what boss we have to fight here. A super not fun boss. Now I need more health. Thanks again. Use it once. I'm assuming it's on the spider. It was what we're about to fight. Oh my god, dude. Although it is kind of tricky to use it on this guy. I hated this boss as a kid. God damn it, dude. Well... no. We're finishing this. Spider doesn't bug you. Get it? Because he's a bug. Never mind. I mean, I know he's not that easy or not that difficult now, but when I was first playing through this game, I think this guy stopped my progress a couple times, actually. Booby. That's Sigma stage 1. Let's go to stage Dulce. I think this is an underrated track from this game. It is strong. Not meant to be a pun? Unintended puns are some of the best ones, dude. So where's the one time that you do use the Hadoken, Ben? Is it on Sigma? Excuse me? Alright. Chill Penguin is another robot boss that can get stun locked when he does his slide attack. It doesn't have any effect on him, unfortunately, but otherwise, really easy. Sigma. On the first form, second form, or both? Using it on the dog wouldn't be a bad idea either. So now that I've had a fresh playthrough on the other Mega Man games in the core series, Sigma's dog kind of reminds me of Treble. I wonder if that was intended. Second form? Okay. Not a bad idea. I'm mad that we took that one little hit of damage. Let's see if we can get our health back. There we go. Give me my health back. Give me my health back. I don't want to get in the habit of using up all of our sub-tanks before we actually need them. Yeah, it was just silly. Oh, that one up just got wasted. Nice. Alright, just stop worrying about using the Hadoken every time, Alex. Wasting more time trying to keep full health than we are just playing through the game. Using the Hadoken is fun. You don't even have to move? Wow, illusion shattered. Storm, well, at the time he jumps a little bit better than that, I guess. Maybe illusion not shattered? There we go. Yeah, if I play my cards right, he never gets the chance to spawn his little minions. Oh, I forgot this part's kind of a ball buster if you're not being careful. Too early. I think we have enough ammo for this boss still. And this was another choke point for young Alex right here. Especially this damn nose. Alex the Young, basically. Ooh, that's the worst case scenario right there. There we go. Still managed to pull it out. Pull out the win. Use ice for most of these bosses. Wait, how many of them were weak to ice? So 2 more stages. This next one, and then the last one being the actual fight with Sigma. Wait, does he always block that? Well, I guess we can do this. Not quite a one-hit kill, but close enough. Oh, it passed through him, of course. There we go. I will for sure take that health. It's 2 full, yeah. Hopefully we don't need more than 2. Hopefully we don't need any, but I'm not that confident in my ability to play through this game again. Spider is weak to ice. He is weak to ice, that much I do remember. Act like I can't see you, Mr. Chameleon Man. Ah, he still hit us. That's fine. My hit did a lot more damage than his, that's for sure. Wait, that's the wrong one. This one should be pretty easy to hit because it's going to be right on the floor at the beginning. He doesn't seem to jump up too often in this fight. I say as he jumps up, but either way. For a 100% speed run, I guess the Hadoken would fall under 100% for that, right? So if you're really good at speedrunning that particular category, it's really easy to go through these stages. Still want to fill up our E-tank. Excuse me, sub-tank. No. Well, so much for that. Which is fine. Don't get grabbed by him. He can actually do a decent amount of damage if you get grabbed. Alright, we get it. You can spin around, Launch Octopus. Don't have to keep gloating about it. Damn, we took a lot of damage from him. 100% no Hado would be harder. It'd be longer, too. I just didn't know if getting the Hadoken is required for it to be a valid 100% run, or if that was just an Easter egg that didn't matter. Yeah, let's go up top. Way easier going through that. Easy peasy. Don't run into the explosion, Mega Man, no! Or it's actually fine. Never mind. No need to panic. And I throw you straight into another boss fight. This guy's a real pain. Is he weak to shotgun ice? Then. This guy is still weak to, I think. No, he's weak to boomerang cutter. Ooh, that hurts. I think out of all the Sigma stage bosses, this one can be the hardest if you don't know what you're doing because of how fast he can get. But once you know what weapon to use, it's not so bad. And on to the last stage. If I can play properly, we'll be done with this game in under 2 hours. Yeah, I know the farming method here. When you're playing through this game the first time, knowing to do this is a really big help. Especially if you don't have full sub-tanks, which... and we probably don't need it, but why not? We're here. I'm not trying to rush through this game necessarily, and we're at max lives now, almost. Yeah, we don't need all the sub-tanks full. Let's get to the boss fight. Let's get rid of that. We need to anyways for the first boss.
Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X.
It does look like Treble. Should have just used the Hadoken, what am I thinking? He is pretty damn fast though.
Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good as a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me.
F for doggos, yeah. It was a bad doggo, unfortunately. Oops. Messed that one up a little bit. Another banger of a track. There's too many bangers to keep track of in this game, honestly. I was hoping the after effect would hit him there. Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, this is not. It's more of a Darth Vader. I know he's got a green saber, but Sigma is a bad dude, full of attitude. But he's still alive. This is the final form. Does this actually work? I guess I have to not take damage first to find out. Oh, come on. I'm gonna try this one more time. God damn it. This is not going very well for ya boy. How do you hit him with the Hadoken, Ben? Damn. That's some big luck that you need there. I might actually die on this attempt. I'm gonna feel very silly if we do. Yep. Guess who has to do all that again? Ah! Ah! Hand has to be at the top. Well, guess who's not doing Hadoken for this fight? Oh my goodness. Get ready to hear the sound of the shield here for the next 50 years as I farm. Sorry, y'all. Maybe we just stick to 2 sub-tanks. I don't think we'll need more than that. Our weapons are already all full back up. Ninja, welcome into the stream, dude. How you doing tonight, man? It's cool. The only way you've beaten Sigma is doing the Hadoken? What? Really? It's actually faster not to do the dash jumps here. And we do have to do all 3 fights before we can get to the final form again. I'm doing well, Ninja. Thanks for asking, dude. Actually, let me try the Hadoken on the dog at least. There we go. Close enough. Nope. Got that we can still charge our weapons. Do like a little bit more damage, I think. That's 2. How much is this? That's 3, right? Hard to tell at a glance. I don't really feel like it justifies how long it takes to charge up, honestly. Ooh, don't die against this swarm, please, Alex. That would be very bad. Maybe a rando after? What's up with the Kappa? What's wrong with the rando? Do you not like randos, Ninja? And we are just going to use Rolling Shield this time because, well, I'm not good enough for the Hadoken, which is fine. The timing on that seems very, very strict. Although if he can land the one shot, it is easier than playing this jumping jack minigame. There we go, GG. Let's go.
No! It's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age.
Thought his kid needed pink blast to kill him. I kind of thought the same thing, because it's really strong, right? It looks the coolest, so that must be the weapon, right? I just realized we don't get like a little map screen for Sigma's Fortress. GG, y'all. The war is ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted as a robot, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. I don't know how that makes any sense. Guessing the randos are coming up next? I don't know yet, Ninja. I hadn't decided. In just barely under 2 hours, we beat this, which I didn't have. That's kind of why I like to use the timers on randos, because I can't look at the OBS timer, because it's factoring in break time and start time when we're playing the music at the intro, and time where we're talking, etc., etc. So probably more like an hour and a half. Credits track is also a banger. So yeah, it's Mega Man X, guys. Hell of a game. Stands up very well to the test of time. If you haven't played a Mega Man game, and the core series looks a little bit too retro, if that makes any sense, this is a very good starting point. And then if you want to, after you play a couple of these, go bounce back to the core series, it's a little bit of an easier stepping stone. But yeah, I love this game, dude. I love it. Very well placed TBC, Ninja. Thank you. Namira, thank you for the host. Oh, it's an auto host. Well, still thank you. Yeah! Fuck yeah. That's the only X game that ever was. There's no way there could be a sequel, because the villain is dead. And that's not a thing that the Mega Man games do, is use the villains again for other games after the first one. I forgot we had this little ditty of a track for the credits, the real credits this time. So my little rant there is a little bit too early. Yep, nothing else is gonna happen after this. It's just thanks for playing. There's no reason there's a random screen on the screen. Oh wait, there is more. Ah shit, Sigma isn't dead.
You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit
Remains intact.
In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.
This kind of creeped me out as a kid seeing this part. Because you got to keep in mind, I hadn't played one Mega Man game and then the next one, the sequel, and it still continued with this. I never played X2 until I got the X collection. So this doesn't change, it's just going to stay on there. So what we're going to do is take a quick break. I've been going for about 2